inspirational leadership development, insightful guidance opportunities, and dutiful support service programming. We're going to start our evening by hearing briefly from one of the Circle Foundation founders, LaShawn Jackson.
I wrote a few notes down, so I'm trying to keep track. First of all, I want to thank Devon for inviting us out. This is my partner here, Omar Moore. I've known him since we were 2 years old. I've known him since college. We met in Southern Illinois, Carbondale. And when we met, we were both from Chicago, inner city, kind of coming out of a inner city situation. So back then in 1918, we said, you know what, we have to get back to where we come from. And that was our bachelor, before we graduated. And after we graduated, we came back to Chicago and we said, you know what, we have to start something for the neighborhoods that we come from. He's from Roseland, I'm from the south side of Chicago also. And we started an organization called Circle Foundation. And Circle Foundation basically is an organization that works with inner city youth to provide opportunities for them. Had we not went to college, I don't think we would have turned out to be the distinguished gentlemen that we are today. And what college did for us was expose us to different realities. We always talk about how when we grew up, we never left our neighborhood, we never went downtown, and we're from Chicago, born and raised. And so we said we need to start something that's going to give people opportunities, the youth opportunities to see different things so they can expand their lives. So in 2009, we started a Circle Foundation, which is located on 17 North State Street, which is in between Target and Macy's if you're downtown Latin Loop. We're on the second, third, and fourth floors of that building. And in that building, we operate alternative high school for youth. And basically, we bring them downtown, give them opportunities for jobs, give them education. They get a high school diploma, they go to school like a regular school. We also just teach them about life, giving them opportunities to see downtown for what it's worth. And so we have a high school, alternative high school. We have about 8 mentoring programs. We have a recording studio. We have a fitness center. We service about, at any given time, about 400 kids during the school year, but that fluctuates because not every kid graduates from our school. Some kids don't make it. So probably within a year, we see about 600 to 700 kids within our mentoring programs in our high school. And we service students from south side of Chicago, west side of Chicago, north side of Chicago, and even as of recently, we've had children from Africa and different places. Our valedictorian last year for the high school came from Somalia. She was a refugee that couldn't speak English and came to Chicago, didn't know anywhere to go, ended up in our school, learned English, graduated with all A's. So she didn't even know English before she came. So that's kind of the population we serve. Most of our students are first generation college students if they go to college. A lot of the students can't go to college because they have family responsibilities. So we get them involved with trades. We just want to make sure that they're productive citizens. And so those are the youth that we serve. I said we're downtown. We have a 90%, 92, 90, somewhere between 92 and 95% graduation rate over the years since 2009. So most of our students, once we get them past their first year, we graduate them and they have to have a college plan or a vocational plan or go to the armed services. They can't just graduate and just get out of there. So that's actually the hardest part of graduating from our school. We have a senior portfolio, which they have to have a plan and have to have acceptance letters or a job actually working in the place before they can graduate. Some of our major supporters in the past have been Matt Forte, who used to play for the Bears. He's with the Jets now. He is our special host for our gala, which we do every March. So you guys come out to that once you check out our website. This March, Joaquin Noah, and we also have a businessman from Chicago named Jim Stone. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him and the Stone family that sponsors scholarships for the students at our school. You can check out our website at Circle Found, like Lost and Found, Circle, like the circle, and Found.org. It's very easy to remember. We also have cards. We want to thank you guys for anything that you can give to support these students. The biggest thing that we do is try to provide student opportunities, because you can't just place them in a classroom. You can't just talk to them and give them a lecture. They have to see the world. because most of them only see a block or so. And if you guys hear the news and know what's going on in Chicago inner city, it's very rough for these students. Many of them don't have a lot of parent support. They look at us, or like at the basketball tournament, the guy won the little trophy. He's like, Mr. Jackson's the first thing I've ever won in my life. I'm like, wow, you know, and to them, that's the world. And so from us coming from these backgrounds, we understand that they need to see things. They need to get out and explore. And so we bring them downtown. We have businesses that support us. We actually partner with Harold Washington and a lot of the businesses downtown, so we get them dual enrollment so they can go to college while they're in our school. They can also get jobs. We have several businesses downtown and actually in our building. The building we're in is an 18-story high-rise. It's called the Stevenson Building, if you haven't seen it, 17 North State. Places in, businesses in there hire our students. We actually pay for them to work there as they volunteer for them, we pay the students because they need the money to go work for these companies before they graduate. So that's just a little bit about what we do. I hope to talk to some of you before we leave so you can find out what we do. If I take any questions, Devon, if you want to say something, step up.
Right check. Right.
Thank you, LaShawn, for all you do for our inner city youth. That's great, great organization. I had a couple of inquiries earlier on how they could donate, so I kind of just made a makeshift little box here for anybody who wanted to donate this evening. You can also go online to circlefund.org and you can donate there. And I think you can even volunteer.
Yeah.
You can volunteer and you can be one of the mentors for these young adults. So, absolutely. Thank you.
That's all. Christmas time, guys. You have to get back.
Yes, get back. Okay, Hill Investment Group is the parent company of Hampton Investment Group and NTS Corporate Housing. The two entities operate uniquely throughout the real estate industry, focusing on distressed real estate as well as vacation rentals. The Hill Investment Group has some amazing partners that we work with and want to highlight some of the 2017 numbers. Yes. So, Hill and Brown Investment Group has had, in 2017, a $3.5 million property growth. 2017. Hazen Hill Investment Group has had $650,000 in property growth in 2017. Hampton Investment Group has had $2.2 million in property growth for 2017. Morris Holding Company has had $178,000 in property growth. Lawrence and Hill Investment Group has had $120,000 in property growth. These are some impressive numbers. Thank you for being such active partners, and we're looking forward to working with you more in 2018. Yes. Hill Investment Group would like to present some special awards this evening to a few outstanding individuals. As I call your name, please come up here with me for just a moment. Derek Marks. Derek Marks is an outstanding individual who is one of the corporate housing realtors that also works with the vacation rentals we have as well. He is extremely dependable and an excellent researcher who will even respond to questions at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I want to thank Devon. You know, it was a very good year. Look forward to 2018. It's going to be a better year. So just going to keep grinding. That's all we do.
Go.
So,
Thank you. Barbara Koblazar. With Hampton Investment Group. So Hampton Investment Group is one of the main entities of the Hill Investment Group. And she's been with us for about 2 years. About 2 years. And has never complained. She's always up for the task and ready to get the job done.
Yes.
Thank you for all you do.
I'm just looking forward to, keep making and growing and making more money and see what it takes us. Thank you.
Come back to me. I let you go too soon. Yes, come back to me. Come back to me. Heather Hayes with Hayes and Hill Investment Group. Heather Hayes. Heather. In a short 6 months, you have grown that entity to over $500,000. Congratulations. Maurice Smith. So, Maurice is a contractor as part of our construction team. Construction can be a little bit tough at times.
You can do it. You can do it.
And you're a true gentleman. A true gentleman and very well trusted. Very, and that's hard to find in the construction agency. Thank you for what you do. Stay here with us. Yes. Marie, Anna Bob. Marie is an administrative assistant who's been with the group about 5 years.
Yes, long time.
You're an extremely hardworking individual who's very easy to work with, even when there's tough timelines and tasks are tough. You're there with us. Thank you. Thank you. Laura, they love you too. Here, please. Come on. You are a very strong individual. Yes, ma'am. Nothing could be done without you. You are involved in every aspect of this business. To the company, and nothing can be said. You're just a very tough worker, and it's very much appreciated. Thank you. Okay, so stay here with me. We've heard from the Circle Foundation, and we know how to donate, here or online. We have acknowledged our amazing partners, and we've given awards to some outstanding individuals. And now it's time to welcome Mr. Devon Hill.
I want to talk from there for you. Yeah. You guys are actually more so than you guys can.
Watch out, get out of the way.
Everyone that was there, can you guys stand up? Please come over here, please. I want to appreciate you guys too. Stay along there on the TV. Oh. You too. Teresa, LNH, come on. There we go. All right, guys, I want to start off by saying I really appreciate everyone coming out tonight, especially the foundation that came out. The Circle Foundation is amazing what they're doing in the inner city. Whatever we can do to give back to the misfortune, especially in this time of need, we definitely donate to those individuals. That's why we picked them as a foundation. We do this every year, and we try to pick a foundation that we can heavily impact. Obviously, we can all invest in Red Cross, all the different foundations, but when you see people doing things that actually impact communities, it actually hits home. All right, so we try, obviously you guys can see in the room, we have a huge diversity of people, and that's what make up Hill Investment Group. You know, that's what this America is about. It's about diversity, it's about people, it's about winning. So, I want to start off by kind of going over some different things with you guys. where we're at today and where we're going tomorrow. And also identifying what success means. I got a little bit of a clip here. If you guys don't mind, we're going to start a little clip here. Where's my beard? I'm a cool guy, too. You guys can watch this, please. Kind of hits home with me. This kind of hits home with me. Well, that's essentially how I define success. You never give up. So that hit home with me, and we never stop working. These amazing people up here, they will tell you that I probably talk to them day in and day out, and we are very aggressive when it comes to those things. Very aggressive. So I really appreciate what you guys have done. And I look forward to in 2018, if you guys doing better. I want those numbers to double and continue to grow our empire. Obviously, you guys see that we have a very, very diverse empire. We expect revenue to come in from all over. So if you think it's Hill Investment, it might be H&H. It might be Hampton. It might be, you never know. But we will have a position in the game. So our goal for next year is 30 million. We're roughly right around 18 million this year in property growth. Back in 2008, we were the second largest mortgage outfit in Illinois. Lost a ton of money, obviously, right? I'm pretty sure everyone else did as well. But we're back. And we have a lot of great people around us, and we want to continue to keep building on that and go from there. So, guys, again, I appreciate everyone coming out. Hope you got a good time. It was really intimate, and that's what we wanted to accomplish. And I look forward to seeing you guys next year. Thank you.
Okay, so the bar is open.